One is about this first mile free program. It's very innovative and creative, where the RTD is creating this first and last mile connectivity and will provide a kind of a free travel for two station for next 2 year in 2026 and 2027. So I'm very interested to understand what is this whole program all about, and why do you think first and last mile connectivity is very important?
Well, let me start with the latter part of the question first, and then I'll go back to the other two questions you posed. So, keeping in mind that we all know people who have the greatest access to transit
Yeah.
tend to utilize it more.
Mm.
And individuals who have to travel more than half a mile by foot or using a mobility device are much less likely to use it. And so we have to be intentional and purposeful when we talk about ensuring that populations that may shy away from the notion of public transport, especially in the US, because so many people are just so enamored with their
Mm.
automobiles. We have to create the opportunity where it's like second nature and you're not thinking about it. So, getting back to the question you posed about this program in and of itself, I will say that RTD can't take sole credit because a couple of years ago, by virtue of what I talked about with our strategic planning uh, initiatives and things of the like, where I was engaging with stakeholders, learned that there were some opportunities within the greater communities in which we served. And it was really outside of Denver more so that the access to public transport wasn't where it should be in the sense
Mm.
of people being so in love with their cars. And so we developed what we call the partnership program, and it's whereby RTD set aside some monies and did a call for projects relative to the communities within our greater service area. We have like 15 districts within RTD, and so we have these sub regions
Mm.
and have representation from staff and stakeholders, and we call them sub regional councils. Working with them, we talked about our strategic plan because that's the foundational piece of it all, is that we're going to do a call for projects whereby we could have some innovative and creative community connector type initiatives that would feed into the greater transit network that RTD operates. And so, keeping in mind, this program that you just referenced was created organically within the community,
Mm.
prioritized by the planners within that sub-region.